What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NYPrepper. In this video, I'm going to test if a 308 Winchester can penetrate through a brick wall. And what I have here is this brick wall that I made. As you can see, I'm an incredible mason. I'm just kidding. So I just have these bricks here and I stacked them up. And behind the bricks, I have some water jugs that I dyed red. And we're going to see if the 308 Winchester with some M80 ball ammo will penetrate through these bricks, and we'll see if it'll actually do some damage to these water bottles if it penetrates through the bricks. Okay, so these are just standard bricks, nothing fancy about them. And I'm going to be shooting from about 60 yards away for safety purposes. I don't want to be too close in case there's any fragments or ricochets. So let me just show you guys the rifle and ammo that I'm going to be using in this test. All right, guys, so the rifle I'm going to be using for this test is my POF Rogue AR-10, and it's chambered in 308 Winchester, obviously. It has a 16.5-inch barrel, and I got my Silencer Co. Omega 300 on the end of the barrel there. It's a suppressor, and I'll show you guys the ammo I'm going to be using. Just some regular M80 ball ammo. This particular ammo is made by Norma, and it has a muzzle velocity of around 2,550 feet per second out of this 16-inch barrel. And the scope I got on here is a Sig Sauer Whiskey 5 2-10 by 42. And this scope is actually discontinued. They don't make this scope anymore. It's in second focal plane, and I actually prefer second focal plane. And I got this Sniper Tools bubble level and angle cosine indicator. Just give you guys a close-up of the rifle here. Okay, POF is Patriot Ordnance Factory. All right. Got an Atlas bipod on here. I love Atlas bipods. Coltac suppressor cover. So I got the bricks set up down there, right there, and we're going to take a shot and see if we can penetrate through the brick wall. The reason why I'm doing this test is, let's say there was an SHTF situation and somebody was shooting at you with a 308 or similar power rifle and you were behind a brick wall. Would they be able to shoot through that brick wall and hurt you? That's basically the purpose of this test. And this brick is about 3 5/8 inches thick, all right, or 3.5 inches roughly. So that's a lot of brick to penetrate through. What do you guys think? Do you think the 308 Full Metal Jacket will be able to penetrate through 3.5 inches of brick? And if it does penetrate, how many of these water jugs do you think it'll go through? 1, 2, 3, or all of them? All right, guys. So pretty interesting results. It looks like that 308 M80 ball full metal jacket busted the bricks, but it did not penetrate through because the water bottles are still intact. So it had enough energy to break the brick, but it probably busted up the bullet into fragments and it didn't actually penetrate through. So I want to just show you guys all the chunks of brick on the ground here. Check this out. We got some chunks all the way out here. So a lot of energy dumped on these bricks, probably around 2,000 plus foot-pounds of muzzle energy hitting these bricks. And we have one, this was the top brick, it survived, but pretty much all the bricks were either broken apart into pieces or they cracked. This was the bottom brick, and I don't know how this one cracked, maybe just from the kinetic energy. It just split the brick. So I'm going to set up some more bricks and we'll take another shot and see what happens. But pretty interesting results. So if you're hiding behind a brick wall, you should be safe from most small arms fire. But once that brick wall breaks apart, obviously then the small arms fire will get through. But it looks like the bricks will do a good job at absorbing the initial blow from the first rounds that come in or the first round that comes in. But if somebody's shooting at you with like automatic fire, one after another, then obviously you're going to get hit because the first 1 or 2 rounds is going to bust up the bricks, and then the following rounds will just go right through and hit you. But pretty interesting results. I'm going to repeat this now. I'm going to put some fresh bricks up, take another shot, and see if we can't hit these water jugs. I just want to show you guys some of the brick chunks. So this is all I could recover from these bricks that were hit, but it looks like I hit somewhere right here. So my shot was basically dead on, but it looks like the energy just wasn't enough to break cleanly through and still have energy to hit these water jugs. Maybe it hit like this and then went off to the right and created all these chunks of brick. But this looks like where we hit right here. You can see some pieces of lead there. You can see it looks like the bullet hit right there. You can see right there, there's a little mark there. So let's hit this again. I'm going to put some fresh bricks up and let's see if we can hit these water jugs. All right, guys, so I put some fresh bricks, but I changed the position of the water bottles. What I did was I put 2 rows of water bottles rather than a single column, because I'm thinking that maybe these FMJs are, when they hit the bricks, they're kind of curving to the right or to the left. I think that one hit the brick and then went off to the right like this. And because we only had a single column of water bottles, I think it basically went to the right and missed the water bottles. So I basically put 2 rows or 2 columns of water bottles. So this way we can see if these water bottles still get hit, even if the bullet doesn't pass straight through the brick. It could veer off to the right. Even if it veers off to the right, will it still do damage to something behind the brick? Okay. Or if there's any fragments, any kind of shrapnel or anything spalling, we'll be able to better see what happens. So let's see what happens here, guys. All right, guys, second shot, 308 M80 ball, full metal jacket, brick wall, and looks like our water bottles are still intact. They just got knocked over from the energy, but the bullet did not actually penetrate through. So these were the bricks that were still standing. These two right here survived, and then this brick right here, this is the brick that I think I hit with that M80 ball, and it just completely pulverized this brick. I don't know where the rest of the brick is, but there's just chunks of brick everywhere. But you can see something hit it right there, so I don't know if this is where the bullet hit. I'm guessing maybe the bullet hit somewhere in here. I don't know, guys, but that's definitely the mark of a bullet hitting the brick. So I can't find the rest of this brick though. That's all that remains of it. So that's a lot of kinetic energy. Let me just show you guys. We got chunks of brick just all over the place here. So just step back a little. So that's our target right there. And we got chunks of brick over here. These weren't there before. And then look over here, we got a chunk of brick right there, which is like a good 15 feet or 20 feet away from the brick wall. So it's pretty impressive, guys. Just completely vaporized this brick wall. Check that out. And then we got some more chunks here. And we got that one piece all the way out here. It's pretty crazy. We got some more pieces out here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got another piece over here. Check this out. Look at how far away this piece of brick is from the target. Okay, there's the brick right there. And then there's the target. So that's a good 15 to 20 feet away. There's the other chunk of brick right there. So pretty interesting results, guys. So will a 308 Winchester penetrate through a brick wall with full metal jacket ammo? It definitely will penetrate through, but you probably would be safe as long as you're not right up against the wall, because you could get some fragments or some other kind of debris hitting you, like chunks of brick. I just want to show you guys this one water bottle here. You can see the paper here got ripped up. I'm not sure if that's from chunks of brick or if that's from shrapnel from the bullet, but I thought I'd show you that. So check this out. Something shredded this paper here, but it wasn't sharp enough to cut through the plastic, it looks like. And same thing on this one. This one was right next to the other one, and you can see there's like a little rip there. So pretty interesting results, guys. So I wouldn't want to be behind a brick wall if somebody's shooting at me with a 308 or similar power rifle. But would I die? Probably not. It's not like sheetrock or plywood where it would just punch right through and hit you. Most likely the brick would absorb the initial first shot, and then any subsequent shots would obviously pass through the wall. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned to my channel for more ballistics tests like this. If you want to see more of my 308 Winchester videos, check out my 308 Winchester playlist. And for all of my ballistics tests and penetration tests, check out my penetration tests playlist. I'll leave a link in the top right corner of this video. But that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Take care. May God bless you. May God bless America. And don't forget the 3 Ps. prepare, practice, and persevere.